the Catholic Church, I think a lot of times we think we can do some strange things. But one of them is to celebrate the feast day of a building. But that's what we do today, celebrate the feast day of the dedication of the Lateran Basilica, St. John Lateran in Rome. And you know how long I tried to find who St. John Lateran was. Now, he's not a saint. It's named after St. John the Baptist and St. John the Evangelist, but the building itself is a palace. It was a palace from the Lateran family, Laterni. I'm sorry, I'm in the presence of an Italian sitting up front here, so I'm keep looking at her to see if I make a mistake, which she will tell me, I'm sure. But what the Lateran Basilica was actually first a palace of the government of the time. It was taken over by the church. So it was a place that was not holy, made into a place that is holy and is now, and was then, the Cathedral of Rome. St. Peter's Basilica is not the cathedral in Rome. To me, to be honest, there's 4 basilicas in Rome: St. John's, St. Paul's, St. Peter's, and St. Mary Major. And to me, St. John Lateran, it's the least of the 4, but it's the basilica. Sorry again, sister. I'll try not to make any more comments against the Italians. But what is the beautiful thing, and what we celebrate today, is this seat of God. Really, it's the cathedral of the world, because it's the cathedral in Rome. It was once a palace for government and was taken over and made the home of God. So it went from who knows what to holy. And if a building can be done like that, what about you and me? If God can make a building holy, what about you and me? What does he do to us? He doesn't just transform bread and wine into the body and blood of Christ to just be reserved in the tabernacle. It is given to you and to me to transform us. As St. Paul says, we are temples of the Holy Spirit. Not just a building, but us. That is the whole purpose for the building to be holy, so that we are transformed. So never doubt that what God does in you is true. Never doubt that if he can transform a building, and believe me, in Rome there are lots of pagan temples that were transformed into Catholic churches. The Parthenon, whatever it is, the beautiful Greek temple, circular, it has a hole in the middle, Roman temple, was a pagan house of worship, but changed into a Christian church, Catholic church. If that can happen to a building, it can happen to you and me, despite the ugliness that sometimes we have. We are transformed by what Jesus Christ gives us, which is his body and blood today. So if a building can be transformed, what's going on inside here? How much does he love us? If he transforms a building, how much does he love us to transform us into him? We are temples of the Holy Spirit. That is what we receive today, and that is the power of what we receive. What an awesome gift we have in the Eucharist. What an awesome gift we have in a God who desires not to just transform buildings, but you and me. Please stand.